The underwater kingdom, it's full of the richest ecosystem and some of the most spectacular animals on our planet. It's difficult for us to go to different regions to see them all for ourselves though, so fortunately there is another way. Aquariums, they bring huge collections of aquatic species together for everyone to see. So in today's video, we're going to count down the top 15 most amazing aquariums and fish tanks. Let's begin with number 15, the Lost Chambers Aquarium, United Arab Emirates. A part of the world-famous Atlantis, the Palm Resort in the United Arab Emirates, the Lost Chambers Aquarium is an incredible facility that boasts 21 different specialized tanks and more than 65,000 marine animals from 200 species. The main tank itself contains 2.5 million gallons or 11.5 million liters of water, and with some of the largest specimens in it, guests are even able to snorkel or scuba dive to get even closer to these fascinating creatures. The entire venue is themed like a lost city, with artifacts within tanks and steampunk-like design to the passageways and tunnels that you walk through. Intricately carved pillars, ancient artifacts, and submerged ruins create an atmosphere of discovery and exploration. And educational touchpoints are integrated throughout, allowing visitors to learn more about marine conservation, ecosystems, and the importance of protecting the oceans. As more than just a collection of underwater exhibits, it's an immersive journey through time and mythology, where guests venture through its dimly lit corridors and tunnels. They encounter a diverse array of marine creatures, from bright tropical fish to graceful rays and majestic sharks. The aquarium showcases the incredible biodiversity that can be found in the waters of the Arabian Gulf. It is one of the most modern-feeling and entertaining aquariums anywhere in the world, and if you're ever in Dubai, it is well worth a visit. Number 14, the Georgia Aquarium, United States. The Georgia Aquarium, which is in the city of Atlanta, was the largest aquarium in the world when it opened in 2005, and while it no longer holds that title, it is still the biggest in the United States and has such a range of amazing exhibits that it's still easily one of the best aquariums you can visit anywhere on the planet. The facility is split across 7 different galleries, each of which is dedicated to a different marine biome, and in total contain more than 11 million gallons, or about 42,000 cubic meters of water. The most impressive of all the tanks, though, is the centerpiece, which is the whale shark exhibit, and alone contains 6.3 million gallons of water. The Georgia Aquarium houses an incredible variety of marine species from all corners of the globe, from the graceful ballet of beluga whales to the vibrant coral reefs teeming with colorful fish. Visitors are treated to animals that very few other sites in the United States have. The Ocean Voyager exhibit, where the shark whales are, is of course particularly memorable, not just because of its large residence, but because of the range of other species in there too, such as manta rays, which are only on display in 4 aquariums around the world. Beyond those main displays, the aquarium takes its role as an educational institution seriously, and hosts a variety of interactive exhibits, touch pools, and informative presentations in an attempt to teach visitors about the significance of marine conservation and the fragile balance of aquatic ecosystems. It funds research initiatives too, and collaborates with scientists to further our understanding of marine life. Number 13, Turkuazoo Aquarium in Turkey. The Turkuazoo Aquarium, which can be found in Istanbul in Turkey, was the first public aquarium to be opened in the country and invites visitors to explore these mystical depths of the world's oceans and rivers. As the largest aquarium in Turkey and one of the biggest in Europe, it combines various exhibits to show hundreds of different species, while also focusing on educational experiences and teaching the importance of conservation. Specifically targeting the Turkish audience and the things they're interested in, exhibits at Turkuazoo include the rainforest, the flooded forest, several tropical sea zones, a predator tank, and a jellyfish discovery area. What's really impressive is the Marinescape Sea Tube, which is almost 300 feet or 90 meters long, and it's one of the world's longest underwater tunnels and gives amazing views of the largest tank, where you can get far closer to the large tiger sharks than you'd want to in the wild. With rays, other sharks, and countless other animals too, brave visitors are also allowed to swim in this tank for a truly memorable experience. Interactive displays, informative talks, and hands-on experiences are also designed to improve visitors' knowledge about marine ecosystems, conservation challenges, and the need for sustainable practices. And the aquarium is committed to raising awareness about the delicate balance of marine environments and inspiring a sense of responsibility for their protection. They also engage in conservation efforts, of course, and if you visit at the right time, you'll be able to see this for yourself. Researchers conducting breeding programs for endangered species collaborate with scientific studies with other institutes and advocate for the preservation of marine habitats. By connecting people with the wonders of the underwater world and instilling a sense of wonder and respect, Turkuazoo is fostering a new generation of people who are dedicated to safeguarding our oceans and the life they contain. Number 12. L'Oceanographique, Spain. L'Oceanographique, located in the stunning City of Arts and Sciences complex in Valencia, Spain, was opened in 2003, and it's immediately impressive the moment you first see it. That's because the building itself was designed by world-renowned architects, and with its steel fiber-reinforced hyperbolic parabola roof, it feels like it's a special place as you walk through the entrance. Designed as a series of interconnected underwater habitats, it showcases an impressive range of marine life, from the vibrant coral reefs of the Red Sea to the icy landscapes of the Arctic, with 10 distinct different areas in all. Each exhibit is a meticulously crafted environment that mimics the natural conditions of its inhabitants, ensuring the well-being of the creatures while also offering visitors a captivating glimpse into their lives, with 45,000 animals from 500 different species. One of the most iconic features here is its avant-garde architecture, with futuristic structures that blend seamlessly with the modern aesthetic of the City of Arts and Sciences. The aquarium's transparent tunnels, biodomes, and underwater walkways allow visitors to experience marine life from unique perspectives, creating an enchanting and immersive atmosphere. L'Oceanographique is dedicated to teaching visitors about the challenges facing the marine world and what we can do to help. This is the main focus of the facility, and it was why it was built as a part of the City of Arts and Sciences, and it's from here that most of Spain's work in marine conservation is coordinated. On-site interactive displays, educational programs, and engaging exhibitions help to raise awareness about the fragility of marine ecosystems and the urgent need for their protection. And various tanks are used for conservation initiatives supporting research and breeding programs for endangered species. Number 11. uShaka Marine World, South Africa. uShaka Marine World is one of the most famous sites along the Durban coastline in South Africa, and it's a unique fusion of entertainment, education, and marine conservation. It's essentially a marine theme park and aquarium complex, which offers exhilarating experiences at the same time as showcasing some of the most impressive species from the waters around South Africa and highlighting conservation efforts in the region. At the heart of this facility lies the SeaWorld Aquarium, where visitors can embark on an enchanting underwater journey. With a diverse range of exhibits, including large tanks and interactive touch pools, the aquarium reveals the rich biodiversity of the Indian Ocean. From playful dolphins and graceful penguins to fearsome sharks and colorful tropical fish, each exhibit offers a window into the beauty and complexity of marine life. There are about 10,000 animals, and not all of them are marine ones. There's also a large land animal exhibit, where you'll meet reptiles and insects, many of which are potentially dangerous if you encounter them in the wild. The park also has a thrilling water theme park, Wet n Wild, featuring an array of water slides, lazy rivers, and wave pools. It is this addition that's made uShaka Marine World one of the most popular attractions in Durban, and adds something extra that most other aquariums aren't able to offer. Along with its obvious entertainment value, uShaka Marine World is committed to educating visitors about the importance of preserving ecosystems and the challenges faced by marine life due to pollution, overfishing, and habitat loss. Conservation initiatives are organized from the venue, with a permanent team of researchers and scientists working to protect the waters around the coastline, and with the hope that visitors will be encouraged to become advocates for marine protection too. Number 10. The Nagasaki Penguin Aquarium, Japan. Most aquariums around the world display a wide range of different animals, but there's one in Japan that focuses on just one type. The Nagasaki Penguin Aquarium in the city of Nagasaki, Japan is a place that's dedicated to penguins, and it has an extensive collection of species ranging from the charismatic emperor penguins to the energetic Humboldt penguins. These well-designed exhibits offer visitors a chance to observe these aquatic birds in settings that closely mimic their natural habitats, from icy landscapes to rocky shores, with each exhibit not only providing entertainment but also educating visitors about the diverse regions around the world where penguins thrive. One of the most popular sites at the aquarium is the Penguin Parade, which is a daily event where penguins waddle and frolic outside their enclosures, allowing visitors to see their adorable antics up close. This interactive experience really gives you the opportunity to see their unique personalities and quirky behavior in a way that's rarely possible in other zoos or aquariums, where the penguins are confined to single exhibits. There is, of course, a serious side to Nagasaki Penguin Aquarium, as it plays a significant role in raising awareness about the challenges faced by penguins and other marine creatures due to climate change and habitat loss. The aquarium actively engages in supporting research efforts and collaborating with organizations dedicated to protecting these animals and their environments. It also serves as an educational hub too, offering informative displays and programs that shed light on the lives of penguins, their role in the marine ecosystems, and the importance of preserving their habitats. By encouraging a deeper understanding and connection with penguins, the Nagasaki Penguin Aquarium inspires visitors to be more mindful about their own impact on the environment and hopefully preserve their natural habitats for generations. Number 9. The Lisbon Oceanarium, Portugal. The Lisbon Oceanarium, which is in the capital city of Portugal, is renowned for being one of the largest indoor aquariums in the world and offers an immersive journey through a diverse ocean ecosystem. Its design is a masterpiece in itself, with an innovative layout that features a central 4-story cylindrical tank that replicates the open ocean environment. Visitors walk through a spiraling pathway that gradually descends, allowing them to view marine life at various depths. This ingenious arrangement ensures that every visitor enjoys unobstructed views of the aquarium's inhabitants and creates an intimate and engaging experience. This tank holds 1.3 million gallons, or about 5 million liters of water, and has some enormous animals in it, such as the ocean sunfish, which is a species that's too large for most aquariums to even consider having. This oceanarium houses an impressive array of marine species from the North Atlantic and Antarctic, the temperate Pacific, and the tropical Indian and Atlantic Oceans. From the graceful gliding of rays to the playful antics of otters, the exhibit showcased the beauty and diversity of underwater life. Its most iconic residents are the endearing sea otters and the mesmerizing moon jellies, which are bound to excite every visitor that passes through. Opened as a part of Expo 98, the exhibits here are thoughtfully curated to showcase the interconnectedness of marine ecosystems and the importance of preserving them. The facility offers educational programs, of course, workshops and interactive displays that promote environmental awareness and a sense of responsibility towards marine life. Temporary exhibits are often installed to include different perspectives and shine a light on lesser-known marine environments from around the world, with the hope that people will keep coming back, not just to continue funding the important research that's done here, but also to further broaden people's knowledge of vital ecosystems. Currently, for example, there's a Forests Underwater exhibition that's the world's largest nature fish tank, and it's a tropical freshwater aquarium that's home to a huge number of underwater plant species. Number 8. The SE.A. Aquarium, Singapore. The Marine Life Park opened as part of a huge development on the island of Sentosa in Singapore in 2012. Amongst casinos and theme parks, this was the part that focused on the underwater world, and it was made up of the Adventure Cove Water Park and the planet's second-largest aquarium, the Southeast Asian Aquarium, or SE.A. Aquarium. When it was finished, it was the world's largest aquarium by water volume, with an astonishing 12 million gallons or 45 million liters across the venue. It's split into 10 zones with 49 different habitats and features more than 100,000 animals from over 800 species. In the Underwater City exhibit, guests can see 120 types of coral alongside a variety of reef fish, while the quirky adaptation section displays unusual marine animals like the blotch-eye soldierfish, the elephantfish, payara, and the weedy sea dragons. In the Shipwrecked exhibit, there's a recreation of a sunken vessel with guitar fish, fantail rays, and bamboo sharks. And the Ocean Diversity attraction shows dolphins, huge octopuses, and a wide collection of jellyfish. It's the open ocean tank that's the most impressive though, as it's the largest at the aquarium and holds 4.8 million gallons of water. It's home to giant grouper, barracuda, manta rays, and plenty more, with the aquarium also having at least 5 different species of sharks as well. The viewing panel of the open ocean tank measures 118 feet or 36 meters wide and 27 feet or 8.3 meters tall, and it's been designed to give the impression that you've joined the animals on the ocean floor. Despite being impressive already, funding has now been secured for a major expansion to the aquarium that's due to open in 2024 and will potentially put it back on top as the world's largest. Let's move on to number 7, Monterey Bay Aquarium, United States. Located in California, the Monterey Bay Aquarium focuses on displaying and researching the species that live locally in the bay that it overlooks. At the heart of the facility is the Kelp Forest exhibit, a towering underwater realm that mirrors the vibrant ecosystems found along the Pacific coast. And this was the first of its kind when it was first opened in 1984. This immersive display showcases the intricate interactions between marine species, including playful sea otters, sleek sharks, and swaying kelp fronds, and how vital it is to the surrounding ecosystem. With 2.3 million gallons or 8.7 million liters of water across all exhibits, all of which is pumped in from Monterey Bay, the aquarium also has a huge 1.2 million gallon open sea tank that showcases the pelagic zone that's around 60 miles off the coast of Monterey Bay, with turtles, hammerhead sharks, jellyfish, tuna, ocean sunfish, and many more. As with most large aquariums like this, there's a huge focus on research at the Monterey Bay Aquarium alongside simply displaying species to visitors. It's here that a lot was learned about the life cycles and breeding needs of jellyfish, for example, and it was one of the first places to display a great white shark. This, though, was a controversial moment in the aquarium's past, and while they may have proved that it's possible to keep the alpha predators in captivity, it was decided that they're best left to live their lives in the open ocean. With around 2 million visitors a year, the Monterey Bay Aquarium has not only improved the understanding of various aquatic species and given people a chance to see animals they would have never seen otherwise, but it's also revitalized the waterfront area of Monterey City and brought hundreds of millions of dollars to the local economy, as well as being featured in a number of movies and TV shows. Number 6. Kelly Tarleton Sea Life Aquarium, New Zealand. Perspex viewing tunnels and huge tanks are now what you'll often expect when you visit a large aquarium. But it wasn't always that way. In fact, the Kelly Tarleton Sea Life Aquarium, which opened in 1985, was the first in the world to use a new technique of acrylic shaping, which allowed for curved tunnels and panels. The brainchild of Kelly Tarleton, a marine archaeologist and diver from New Zealand, the venture was built on the site of a series of unused sewage tanks on the waterfront in Auckland, which were connected by a 360-foot-long tunnel. A seascape was then built within the tanks, and they were filled with water and animals and then open to the public. Today, it is still one of the world-leading aquarium facilities, with the original tank still in use, and where you'll find sharks, rays, and schooling fish. And in the years since, various other exhibits have been built, such as the Antarctic Ice Adventure with penguins, Turtle Bay, and an area with smaller tanks dedicated to unusual fish and seahorses. The majority of animals on display are those that are native to New Zealand and the surrounding waters, but there are a few that have been brought from elsewhere to populate exhibits to biomes not found on the islands, such as the tropical tanks. As one of the oldest aquariums, it's been central to New Zealand's exploration of the coastal ecosystems, and huge investments continue to be made to ensure that it's at the cutting edge of exhibits and research. Now home to sand tiger sharks from the US, as well as 4 other shark species, various types of rays, and plenty more, there's at least 1,500 animals across all the exhibits, from more than 50 different species that, combined, show just how varied this marine kingdom is. Number 5. Curaçao Sea Aquarium Park. At the center of oceanic research of the beautiful tropical island of Curaçao in the Caribbean, which is a place you're probably more familiar with because of the blue cocktail ingredient that's made there, the Curaçao Sea Aquarium is a place that's designed to showcase the rich marine life of the region, inviting visitors to explore the underwater wonders that surround the island without needing to go snorkeling or diving. The main focus here is how to display marine life in a natural and responsible manner, and to do so, the park's facilities are designed to allow for the collection of seawater directly from the ocean, so as to ensure that the animals are kept in a habitat that resembles their native environment. Not only does this commitment to authenticity improve the visitor experience, but more importantly, it further promotes the well-being of all the animals that are there. The Sea Aquarium offers an opportunity to observe the vibrant coral formations and an array of marine species native to the Caribbean, such as rays, sharks, and tropical fish. Visitors can also partake in exciting activities like swimming with dolphins, feeding the sea turtles, and even embarking on a thrilling sea lion encounter. There's also a unique exhibit that you won't find anywhere else because it's impossible to recreate, and that's the Sea Lens. By climbing down a 17-foot ladder, you'll find yourself within a viewing bubble that looks directly out into the reef in the sea next to the aquarium, and a look at the tropical species in their natural habitat. If that's not enough, it also has a manned submersible, and while it's usually used for research purposes, is also available for visitors to take an even closer look at the reef, to a depth of up to 1,000 feet or just over 300 meters. While it may not be the largest aquarium in the world or have the most animals on display, this is truly a one-of-a-kind place, and one that works in harmony with nature for more than any other, while at the same time offering experiences you won't find anywhere else. Number 4. Vancouver Aquarium, Canada. Originally opened in 1956, but having gone through several significant expansions since then, the Vancouver Aquarium, which is in the heart of Stanley Park in Vancouver, Canada, was one of the first aquariums to have a team of full-time wildlife experts permanently on staff. And as well as being one of the most popular attractions in the city, it's an important marine research center, educational institute, and rehabilitation center for injured marine animals. With tanks containing a combined 2.5 million gallons, or about 9.5 million liters of water, this aquarium boasts an impressive collection of marine life from the Pacific Northwest and around the world. From sea otters and seals to jellyfish, octopuses, turtles, and sharks. There also used to be beluga whales, dolphins, and a false killer whale, but a change in policy at the aquarium means they no longer hold cetaceans in captivity there. The aquarium's commitment to marine conservation is evident in its various initiatives. It plays an active role in research, rehabilitation, and rescue efforts for marine animals, contributing valuable insights into the health of local marine ecosystems. The aquarium is also a leading advocate for the reduction of single-use plastics and promoting the responsible fishing practices through its sustainable seafood program. There's a huge educational focus there, but the best way to make people truly care about marine animals is by interacting with them. Through various exhibits, visitors are able to see close up the true majesty of hundreds of marine species, and there are some touch pools that allow visitors to gently touch and learn about creatures like sea stars, anemones, and marine invertebrates. There are also exhibits dedicated to the Amazon and other biomes, so this too is a place where you can see various different poisonous frogs, red-footed tortoises, and anaconda, plus a caiman and even a two-toed sloth. Number 3. Aqua Planet Jeju, South Korea. Holding the record for being the largest public aquarium in South Korea, Aqua Planet Jeju, which is in the Jeju province, first opened in 2012. With a floor space of 276,000 square feet, or 25,000 square meters, it's split into 3 different sections: the Ocean Arena, Marine Science, and the Aquarium. Each sections have various tanks within them, but the most impressive is the Sea of Jeju tank, which is the largest single tank in the country. Holding more than 1.4 million gallons or 5,300 cubic meters of water, it's where the larger sharks, rays, and guitarfish are not only kept but also bred. There's a tunnel that runs through the tank that gives visitors an up-close and personal view of all the creatures, and in the whole aquarium there's an estimated 48,000 animals from 500 species. Other popular exhibits include the tanks with penguins, sea lions, walruses, giant groupers, and one that displays one of the largest freshwater fish in the world, the pirarucu. And there are various shows that you can see too, like a trained dolphin performance and an exhibition of hunting skills by walruses. Since opening, Aqua Planet Jeju has been criticized for its focus on displaying larger marine animals without necessarily providing the perfect environment for them. And while the management originally tried to distance themselves from this controversy, mounting public pressure forced them to release a whale shark from one of the tanks and be more careful with how ambitious they are with any further animals being added to exhibits. Now, the programs at the aquarium focus more on breeding of smaller and endangered species, which the facility has become a world leader in doing. And its research department is also now seen as one of the best, having been instrumental in helping to chart the changes in the ecosystem around the coastline of the country. It's a place that had a rocky start, but it's managed to turn things around and is a highly regarded and respected aquarium that's up there with all of the world's best. Number 2. National Museum of Marine Biology and Aquarium, Checheng, Taiwan. First opened in February of 2000, the National Museum of Marine Biology and Aquarium functions as both a museum and educational facility in the Taiwanese township of Checheng, which is in the southern part of the country. It was the culmination of more than 10 years of planning, and along with 88 acres of buildings, there's a further 150 acres of outdoor spaces that include the largest water park in Taiwan. Inside the aquarium, there are 3 main exhibition spaces. The largest is called The Waters of Taiwan and focuses on the animals found in the marine environments around the country, from ponds and rivers to the coastal ecosystems. In there, you'll see Japanese eel, cuttlefish, nurse shark, spotted eagle rays, and even a whale shark, with the main ocean tank containing around 1.5 million gallons or about 5.7 million liters of seawater. To offer incredible views, it has an acrylic viewing window that measures over 54 feet, and there's a 260-foot-long shark tunnel that completely immerses you amongst the wildlife. The second main exhibition is called The Coral Kingdom, and it features a number of different tanks that display a variety of different types of coral. But the main attraction here is found at the other end of the hall, where there's another huge tank that's home to 4 beluga whales, along with animals like black-tipped sharks, unicorn fish, butterfly fish, and several species of eel. The Waters of the World exhibit shows how ancient oceans developed and formed, and there's further tanks around the site that are dedicated to specific animals, such as the penguin tank and the serene kelp forest tank. Also involved at the forefront of oceanic research in Taiwan, the more than 1.2 million visitors each year to help raise funds to protect delicate ecosystems around the world, the facility has already been credited with saving the inhabitants of a number of species, a record it intends on improving, and with continual investment into new projects, it's aimed at preserving the country's marine environments too. Number 1. The Okinawa Churaumi Aquarium, Japan. First opened in late 2002, the Okinawa Churaumi Aquarium, which is in Okinawa, Japan, was for 3 years the largest aquarium in the world. With a name that means graceful ocean, it's a place that's long been associated with aquatic life, thanks to an aquarium that was built in the city during Expo 75. And this new facility was designed to substantially increase the number of visitors that were able to pass through each year. It's made up of 4 floors and has 77 tanks with a total water volume of 2.5 million gallons or 10 million liters of water, with all the salt water being pumped in from the nearby ocean. Of all the tanks, by far the most impressive is the Curaçao tank, which itself measures 115 feet or 35 meters long. It features an acrylic glass panel that's almost 2,000 square feet. This tank holds 1.9 million gallons of water and hosts species such as whale sharks, manta rays, and plenty more. It's one of the only places in the world where whale sharks have successfully been kept in captivity, and although this is highly controversial, it's argued that those that were there were rescued after accidentally being caught by fishermen and wouldn't be able to survive for long if they were ever released back into the wild. Another impressive exhibit is the Coral Sea, which is a 79,000-gallon tank that contains 450 colonies of reef-building corals from at least 80 different species, and it's been designed without a roof to let as much sunlight in as possible for them to thrive. Along with showcasing the corals to visitors without the need to go into the ocean, this has become one of the leading coral research institutes in the world, with the hope that the things that can be learned there can help undo the damage that's now clear to see on so many of the ocean's reefs across the globe. It also features a shark breeding and research lab, as well as a dolphin lagoon and plenty more. There's so much to see and do here that it's no surprise that it's become one of the leading destinations in the city. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you to our channel members.